Hi, I'm Marco. I am in education. I am passionate about creativity, developing thinking skills and managing programs for children and adolescents. From education, futures can be invented because creativity is essential to think better.
Good morning, for it's me pleasure where have you and Lisa as you dedicate to pedagogy. And sit easy some type and teacher I have easy answers. I like what to have easy crazy. I will so interesting late it is chilled how to crazy.
Creativity is a field which, let's say, is present at the level of theoretical research. It is also an interdisciplinary area. That means that there are people from several areas that are the horizon the creative capacity. The word creativity itself is polysemic and can be defined with several meanings. For me, to create is to generate new, more and better ideas. That is, ideas with value. Certain things ideas can be applied in different fields through different language. And these ideas with value newer and better, and the ones that transform different environments and different types of products. Let's put it this way. For me, it's a very important to understand creativity as a capacity. As human beings have in the potential means that we can develop that capacity. And the second part of your question is interesting. Because people say that children are usually more creative than adults. So your question makes me think about time myth, because Vygotsky and theorist Tan unlike very much has a book that is worth reading, which is about children's imagination and children's creativity capacity, and he says that in fact children are not more creative than adults. What happens is that they trust more in their creativity capacity. So they dare more than adults, because we adults always have the doubt. I am creativity or am I not creativity? We make a judgment. We are afraid of ridicule.
What characteristics do crazy person have for you?
When studying undergrad theories of gravity and set several investigations of the something winding through of how is it that some people are using gravity and have great potential and sensing, are antique genius like Picasso, Einstein, and realized that when investigation there are several characteristics of attitudes have of mental process, way of oppositions. Among the authors that caught my attention is Melike Csikszentmihalyi, who seems to have about the gravity person is not easy to level. That when somehow that when someone is truly creative being every contradictory. For example, can be a very introverted person who enjoys silence, and at the same time is someone very communicating and with capacity for interaction. What Mihaly teaches you is the complexity and what characterizes a creative person. So rather than creating a profit, I think we do better than in families in schools, helping children from every young age to develop these internal heroes to have creativity answer to their own lives or the different problems they face.
This is limit to you. How to chase the positivity?
The first thing I think is important to understand instant we all have the ability. Because if we think that someone is not creativity and we have to teach them to be creativity, we are already falling into an error. The creativity ability is not taught, this is already given. Then we can ask teacher creative conditions for this to develop, stimulate it to manifest itself. How to create and every moment can stimulate these new responses.
It's almost not easy crazy. A more crazy artist where you have the currency exemplify how to crazy how you student.
You use the word artistic and creativity, and it's the timeline to make a difference. The field of art as an area of human knowledge, which also does not exist without the ability of creativity ability. But the creativity ability is not exclusive of the artist field. There is not a sense without the creativity ability, and they are not thrown without the creativity ability. In many educational programs, creativity is usually associated with art and creativity with craft. And in several texts in the summary we say that be doing a craft, we are being creativity. So first we must understand that the creative capacity is for life still. An example, when we take our children to school, do we always go and do the same path?
Yes, always.
These boys and girls need to have options to look elsewhere as well as look, and one is in front of their screen and not only look, but also listen. The classroom needs to be a polymechanic every moment. Many voices are needed because the more we listen to different people, the more we internalize different thought processes. And here I am using a term of Vygotsky. We hear words on the social front in the mind. The mind of individualism is formed socially in the use of language.
How inspiring. Thank you very much, Marco.